What's up, guys? So you guys said you wanted a more the day in the life kind of thing. The WORKFORIT orders have been going crazy. I've been going to my supplier of the WORKFORIT hats at least, I'd say, once a week, if not more than that, just to be able to keep enough stock for you guys. So that's where we're headed right now. I got another order in. We're gonna go pick those up, get a bunch of your guys' orders out today, even though it is Saturday. You know, they say work hard, play hard. I'm not good at the play hard portion of this thing, so I'm really trying to figure out how to play and how to relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor. But I'm gonna get all your guys' orders out, and then I think we're gonna head over to the beach and hit up the boardwalk, ride the beach cruisers, and just kind of try to relax on a Saturday. So with that, let's head over to the shop. All right, picked up a bunch. These are the new red, white, and blue WORKFORIT hats. I'm sure you've seen by now on the website. If not, you should check it out, workforitapparel.com. So let's go get all those orders boxed up for you guys, and then go try to enjoy this beautiful Saturday. It's probably about, 80 degrees today, so by the beach is where we should be. So obviously the concept of work hard, play hard is it's a pretty novel concept, and it sounds great, but it's something obviously I've never been good at because I just don't know how to shut off. I mean, if you have like an entrepreneurial mind, you don't know how to stop coming up with ideas, stop dreaming big, stop putting in the effort to make those dreams come true. I'm a horrible sleeper. I barely sleep at night. Weekends are, that's a time to kind of take away a break from some of the other contractual obligations that I have and focus on different ones and new goals and being able to put forth an effort to make those come true. So to be able to take a day off during the weekend and just sit back and relax and do nothing, it's really hard for me, and it's not something I've ever been good at. So we're gonna try this today, and once we get all the work out of the way, and I wanna make sure all your orders get shipped out before I even take an ounce of, I guess, relaxation or pleasure. So let's get all those orders out to you guys. Let's go hit up the beach and let's try to relax. I figure, everybody right now, they're working 3 or 4 jobs, so they can go out on the weekends, they can go on trips, they can go on vacations. That's not me. I don't necessarily enjoy that lifestyle that much. So what I want to do now is I want to be able to grow and establish myself so well while I'm young and while I'm still able. That way when I get a little bit older and I've established myself enough that there's enough income coming in from multiple sources, I can take a step back and at that point really focus on enjoying life. And not that I don't enjoy it now, because I do enjoy work, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to stop that or convince myself that now's the time to relax. So either way, at some point in my life, I'm going to hopefully be well established enough that I can either use that to further my crazy dreams and crazy business ideas, or take a step back, let those things work for themselves, and continue growing. All right, we just got back to WORKFORIT HQ. Let's get these boxes unloaded and head on in. All right, let's get all these. Got all these orders already boxed up from this morning. A lot more boxes to go. Luckily, a new shipment of boxes has shown up because we were running low. So let's get this rolling. All right, so we got all these boxed up. We'll get these on the way to the post office. Crazy thing is there's another 30 more orders on the computer that need to get boxed up, and obviously there's no mail tomorrow, so these are just gonna make the cut today. But being that I hate later and I hate waiting around, I'm probably gonna end up getting all those boxed up tonight as well. That way Monday morning they can go out first thing, you guys get them ASAP. So like I said, let's get those to the post office, let's load up the beach cruiser, and let's go try and enjoy the rest of this Saturday. So it is really hot today. Perfect day to go down to the beach. It looks like it's overcast up there. I don't know if you can see it, but all that is actually smoke. There's actually a brush fire going on not too far from here. The only time we were ever, being that we're in California, allowed to miss school due to, I guess, weather is 2 years, many years ago. I had one, my 8th grade year. There was a brush fire nearby so bad that we had to take a week off of school because of the air quality was so poor. And then fast forward 4 more years to the end of my high school career, and same thing happened. We had another huge brush fire. They closed the schools down for a week. Air quality was too bad. They always hinted that we were gonna have to make up that week, but luckily we never did. So kind of worked out for the better. Best thing about this bike, oh yeah, can't have a beach scooter without a bell. Oh, caught the kickstand. Get it thrown up in the truck. Get this thing all strapped down. We can hit the road. Now, funny story about this bike. And it may not be the most ethical story I've ever told, but the way I got it is we were doing a job on the beach on the boardwalk right where we're going today. We're building a couple houses down on the boardwalk, and we came to the job site one day and there were 2 brand new bikes locked together thrown over the fence. So we show up in the morning, they're there. It looks like somebody stole them in the middle of the night, got scared, threw them over the fence just to get rid of them, saw a cop or something. So they're brand new bikes. So the cop was going by. I said, hey man, you know, these bikes look stolen, what can we do with them? And he's like, honestly, nothing. They're not the most expensive beach cruisers, and nobody's reported them stolen. So the chances of them ever getting back to anybody are slim to none. If we kept them, we'd end up just tossing them out. So congratulations, you guys got new bikes. So I ended up keeping one, gave one to one of the employees, and yeah, got a pretty sweet bike out of it. Repainted it, made it a little more my style, but does the trick. So we'll get going, and the truck is still a mess from the concert, but you know, find a time to clean these things out isn't always easy, especially when you jump between vehicles. But hey, it's Saturday, we're supposed to enjoy it, right? So let's head down to the beach and kick this Saturday off right, even though it's about 2 o'clock. But hey, better late than never. So as you can see, it's a clusterfuck trying to enjoy the beach in my own city. It gets crazy down here. I feel like way too many cars, way too many people. You can't even enjoy it anymore. You know, we could jump in with everybody else and try and drive around for hours to find parking, or you just make your own parking spot. It's the way to go. Yeah, forget playing this weird parking circus. We'll just make our own. A bunch of people are starting to do it now, so I don't think they'll bug us. We'll be all right. So you gotta have music on your bike and on your cruise. Very important. I'm ghetto, so little Bluetooth speaker zip tied to the handlebars works for me. Alright, we're gonna switch over to the GoPro because I don't feel like carrying this big camera around all day. So I'm gonna apologize if the video quality goes down a little bit, but hey, you know, it's a thought that counts, right? So as much as I love this bike, one thing it's really lacking is a cup holder. So first mission, find cup holder for bike. So we're at the bike rental shop. I think I found a cup holder. Nice.
Then? Okay.
Yeah.
I was upside down right now.
Sweet. So apparently they don't sell cup holders, but I got one of the ones off of one of the rental bikes. They decided to sell it to me. So that's pretty nice of them, and it ended up being a sweet coconut cup holder. So pretty jazzed on that. Finally got a cup holder on this bike after having it for like 10 years. But now I'm starving, I'm craving a corn dog. There's hot dog on a stick right here. So let's go get corn dogs.
You can't see through the gate, Caleb.
Bet you didn't know we got NASCAR over here. Get him, Dale. Back before I got my license and I was doing concrete and masonry and all that. This was a brown house back there with one of the columns. That's one of the houses we did. There's probably about a handful of maybe 15, 20 along the boardwalk here that we've done. Well guys, I think we've had enough fun for one day. We're about to roll back to the house, get a quick gym session in, and then it's right back to work, getting all your orders boxed up. I've got a ton of them. A ton more came in while I was over here. You would think I'd kind of shut my phone off when I leave on a Saturday to go enjoy these things, but I like to be updated. I like to see what orders are coming in, so we're on it. Apparently, everybody else decided to take our parking spot as well. As you can see, a lot of people crammed their way in here. Hopefully nobody hit my truck, but I don't think so. It looks pretty good. So with that, guys, if you could click that subscribe button, that'd be awesome. We made it to 20K. The last video was celebrating that. Let's try for 30K. I'll keep these videos coming for you guys. Later.